That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Take your base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So two down. Here's the third baseman, Bill Madlock.
Bill Madlock.
The 0-1. Hit in the air, center field. On his way over. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the first two games of this series. 6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. First and second, one out. Jose Cruz digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's to third. Charles. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 30.
And here's the first baseman. Golden opportunity right here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Still only one out here in the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next is the designated hitter, Johnny Edwards.
Nope, ball one.
Just missed. On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit slowly on the ground.
No, that's a foul ball.
And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. But they scored 3 times to even it up. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. So runner at
Up next
second,
for the
2
Mets,
down.
the second
Ken
baseman,
Boswell
Ken
up now for the Mets.
Boswell.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
High fly ball, right field. Harris settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Go ahead run on base. Charles, the next to hit.
Well, first base open. Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. And a foul ball. Now here's a flare off the bat. Base hit into the outfield. Around 3rd. Here's the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 4-3. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bud Harrison. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The 0-1. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first. That's the 2nd out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sargent on to pitch here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Oh, 1 now. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of the 10th. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. And that is that. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. On to the bottom of the 10th. Leading off, number 30. That clips the corner.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you got to get him up to 3rd. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Popped in the air. Left field. Jones has a beat on it. 1 away.
The batter, number 7.
And now the DH, Johnny Edwards. Laser to the gap, should score the run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And this one is tied. A run scores on the play. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just 1 swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
The winning run on second base. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. That's out number 2. Ted Sizemore next up for the Cardinals. And that misses. Ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. Man at second. That one the other way. Nice grab. A run, a hit, and a man left. We push on to the 11th, and we are tied 4-4. One out, runner at second. And now the first baseman. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Tap foul at the plate. The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. Got him swinging for the K.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next to hit, number one. That one's in there. 0-1. Tied at 4. Fastball is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Mets strand one. This game's all tied at 4.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Close one here today. Johnny Edwards next up for the Cardinals. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
On the ground. And foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. So digging in, Dick Schofield. Tap foul at the plate.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
In the air, right field. And there are 2 outs. Go ahead run on base. Sizemore the next to hit. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. One down.
Now batting,
Here's the Mets
right fielder,
leadoff man.
number 47.
Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, right side. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder, Leon Jones.
So bases all loaded up. Dick Schofield. Next up for the Cardinals.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Base hit. That'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cardinals walk it off and win it 4-3. Our final. And now the right fielder.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Swings through that one for strike one. Movement to the bullpen for the Cardinals. Sargent getting ready to go. Torres warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. The Mets with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Just misses. And that is ball one. Stays alive. The 1-2. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Wayne Garrett. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one in the air, center field. Flood under it. Takes it in for the out. That's one way to cool him off. Every time he makes an out, it's a story. Here's the center fielder. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. And there are 2 down. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sargent comes on now. This is his 3rd time out this year. Next is the designated hitter. 1 for 3. And fouled off.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That's a bittersweet moment right there. This game could easily be tied up right now, but they'll need to stay focused on the positives. And they have 2 runners in scoring position with a chance to take the lead late in this game. And that's good news for this offense. But, yeah, the defense feels like they caught a break, no doubt.
So the go-ahead run and score. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set him ready to hit.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swing and a ball hammered right field, going back on its way out of here. Grand slam. And the Mets jump in front. It's 5-2. These fans are just heartbroken right now. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield, Boog, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job. Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning. They set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead.
Fred Norman gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
At the plate, number 15, Boyer on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. So digging in, Ken Henderson, 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Splits the plate, strike 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
So the tying run in scoring position now. George Foster, the next Giant to hit.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
There, and that is ball 1. The Giants with the tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move to the gap. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Dave Kingman will hit next. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
J.R. Hart, the next Giant to hit.
Ball, that's down.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. There's a line drive to left field. And that will end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Felipe Blue. And fouled off. That one not close. Ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you...
In there, sets him down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Number 15 swings through it for strike 1.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. So the tying run at second. In the air, right field, under it. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Monty Irvin steps to the dish now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just
that's the ball.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Tying run in scoring position, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take game 1 of the series on the road.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder.
Number 15.
Quick toss to first. And he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Swings through that. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Jerry Johnson, the closer, is getting loose. Next offering is outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's a ball.
The Mets with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Stays alive. Fuentes tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Number 22 in the box now. Takes strike one. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And it was a strike. The call will stand. So they've only got one challenge left now. Swing and a pop-up. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Hit slowly on the ground. Fuentes. Throw to first in time.
Up next to the bat, the third baseman,
Ed Charles, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and in the ninth, they take the lead.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Bud Harrison. 1 for 3. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw sails over his head at first. And next is the designated hitter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch swinging. Two on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. The Mets lead it 2-1. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Felipe Blue digs in now. That one's in there. Strike 1. And ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. One-run game, bottom 9. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Jones should have this one. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late swing, fouled off. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And the Giants down to their final out.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, that's high.
In the air, left field. Jones on his way over. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the first 2 games of this series on the road. And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. So bases all loaded up. Dyer up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Stu Miller up and throwing. Sargent getting loose as well. Late swing, fouled off. The Giants trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of inning number 7. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Good job at damage control. 2 outs. Runner on first. Now Dick Dietz. He's 0 for 1. Ball. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Right through there for a strike.
Typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
This could end it. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Gallagher in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Taylor trying to send this to extra innings. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to. As far as
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Giants with the winning run standing at second here in the last half of inning number 9. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. And we are. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tino Fuentes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Willie Mays digging in now. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that is ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Giants with the tying run at third, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball to the right side. Weiss. Tie ball game as they get the second out, but the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
In the air to left center. Jones under it. And that will end the inning. So they scratch. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two on, one out. Runners on the move. Puts the tag on him, and they sniff that out. The pitch out works perfectly. One now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mets strand one. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Our final score here, 9-5. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie McCovey.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fought off foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Irvin in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th. And up next for the Giants, Dave Kingman.
Ball 1 up.
Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. That one's in there. And 1-1. Up the middle, Harrison. They take the force out, inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Mets 3. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Jerry Johnson gets the ball now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Popped up. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So it's their last chance in this one. So up next for New York, Ken Boswell. That one fouled off. The Giants trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one almost got him. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.